quota?
I never was good at rationing.
No, easy, babe. I've got a meeting coming up.
Oh, come on, Frank.
You look pretty good in this type of setting.
Wouldn't it be nice if we had it all for our own?
Yeah.
Our own house. Oh, Frank. Frank, why can't we get a villa down here someplace? Guadalajara, Mazatlan. I just think we could be so happy. I really do.
So do I. That's the way it's going to be, you and I together someplace. Far away, quiet, cozy.
When?
Soon. With enough money to help us stay put for the rest of our lives.
The last man is here. The Frenchman has arrived.
Good. Let's meet them all. Bring them out here. Rita?
Yes.
I need you on this. You're just as important as any of those men out there. You won't let me down, will you?
No, Frank. No, I won't let you down.
That's my girl. And when it's over, like I promised, cozy and quiet.
Frank Payne, expertise, physical training and communications. Lord Sordee, expertise forgery. Mr. Gibson, expertise underwater demolition and skin diving. Mr. Barry, expertise small weapons and military training. Mr. Merton, expertise mechanics.
I'm Frank Dayton. This is Lita Martell.
Expertise?
Shall I bring some refreshments?
Yes, if you would, please. You know, in the West, people usually discuss secret information behind closed doors inside. But in the East, Japan, during the war, used to disclose secrets in the wide open spaces. It was safer that way. Sit down. Go ahead, Mac.
Gentlemen, I shall now set before you a simple business proposition. Nothing more, nothing less. Mr. Dayton and I have spent a great deal of time and money on this project, and it is still in the beginning. Because of this, I shall now state one very important point, and I shall only state it once, no more. If any one person chooses to pass on this proposition, he is free to do so. But his name will be sent out, and if as much as one word leaks to that source, that person shall be hunted down like an animal, and that person shall be killed. That, gentlemen, I promise you.
Let me help you with this.
Thank you. You can pass them out if you'd like.
I'm in charge here, Payne. Keep your place.
Okay, if you say so.
All right, gentlemen. Help yourselves. Now, I want you to all settle on a figure in your minds. $150,000 cash for each of you. Gibson, how long did it take you to earn that kind of money?
Impossible.
It was guaranteed for a year's work. Was it accepted?
Well, as much as I hate work, I'd be an idiot to turn that kind of money down.
There isn't that much money in my hometown. When do I start?
How about you, Merton?
I don't think you're really expecting an answer from me, are you, Dayton?
Payne? You'd work a year for that kind of money, wouldn't you?
Better than a poke in the eye with a stick you're carrying.
The work I have to offer won't take a year. It won't take 6 months. 6 weeks and 4 days, to be exact. A payoff to you of $150,000 cash.
And the work?
The work will be easy. Preparation will be difficult. Training's a better word. Hard, strenuous training. For the biggest operation of its kind ever pulled off.
You said cash.
That's right.
And may I ask where this grand coup is going to take place?
United States Air Force Base, Palomar, California.
Uncle Sam's not going to like that.
How do we do it?
Why, it's simple. We just walk in, take the money, and walk out.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
I think he means it. Max, when you sent for me, you said it was for something big. Regrettably, you forgot to mention it is also crazy.
Lord, wait a moment.
Sit down, Soddy. Your holiday is being paid for. We're entitled to a hearing.
Are you afraid of challengers, Mr. Sardi?
We've been working on this plan for a long time. It's been worked out intricately. It can't miss. Once a month, that place has a cash payroll of over $1.5 million.
And we go in, just like that.
We go in disguised as Air Force personnel and come out the same way, with a quick stop in between at the paymaster's office. Simple, clean, perfect.
What about uniforms and gear?
That's been taken care of.
Identification cards and papers? I imagine that will be my job.
That's correct.
Escape route?
By sea?
It's getting interesting. Question.
Well, go ahead.
Am I right in assuming I will take part in the actual raid as well as performing my artistic duties?
Everybody takes part in the raid except Lita.
Then I have found a big stumbling block in your perfect crime. My accent.
Well, what about it?
Dayton, I am French. It's very well for you and your countrymen to impersonate American flyers. But the minute Max and I opened our mouths, we give ourselves away. It will never work.
Don't worry about that.
He has a point. How do we keep them from detecting their accents?
By keeping their mouths shut.
You're sure?
Certainly I'm sure. Now, if you're going to fight me step by petty step on this, get the hell out of here right now.
I'm not fighting you, Dayton. But I have not stayed out of prison all my life by walking into something with my eyes closed.
This thing is going to work because of one thing, discipline. Our discipline and the military discipline of the Air Force. I spent a number of years in the Air Force as a colonel, and every year I spent in there says this is going to work. Payne, were you in the service?
6 years.
What rank?
Corporal.
If a sergeant or an officer gave you an order, did you ever question it?
Are you kidding? Never. That's insubordination.
If you gave an order to a private, you ever ask you why?
Nope.
Exactly. And that's why this thing won't miss. In the service, no one ever questions authority. Now, this is as far as I'm going at the moment. You've got the barest outline of this plan. Now, once we've all decided to go ahead together, you'll be briefed in detail on the entire mission, but only then as we go along. I don't particularly care for critics. Now, the key words in this operation are going to be teamwork, timing, discipline, and physical fitness. You're not only going to impersonate airmen, you're going to be airmen. By the time you're finished your training, you're going to hate my guts, but you'll be able to pass the most rigid inspection of the top generals of the service. All you got to think about now is the deal. $150,000 cash. Anybody want out, this is the time.
I'm in. Like Claude says, it's becoming very interesting.
I'm assuming that each of us is here because they have a particular specialty that fits in with the job, right?
That's right.
Well, what's with Fuzzyhead here? What's his type doing in this group?
You're all here for a reason, Barry. Any more questions?
The Colonel shall give the orders, gentlemen. And we shall follow them, shan't we?
All right. Don't discuss anything you've heard here. Go on into town, let the people see you. Let them know you're here. It's part of our cover. But don't overdo it. Next meeting? Tomorrow morning here. 0700 hours.
What are you thinking about? Quite a woman, that Lita Martel. Yeah. Quite a guy she stuck on, too. Is that hero worship? No, it's just the opposite. I think he's wacky. I can't figure him out. And the girl? Well, I don't know much about her. She plays a nightclub circuit around California. They teamed up about 6 months ago. It's an unusual combination. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. She probably got tired of being pitched by dirty old men. Anyway, a guy like Dayton comes around and he tells her all the right things and they're off to the races. But I still think he's a little wacky. Tell me, why did he leave the Air Force? He didn't. He doesn't think anybody knows this, but Max told me they booted him out. Seems like they caught him with his fingers in the military cash box. He did 2 years for it, too. He's a very strange man. Yeah.
Dayton, if the job's in California, what are we doing in Mexico?
Barry, the job will be there, but we won't be. Not technically.
It's a percentage play. You've checked out of the United States. You've entered Mexico legally. Tourist permit, stamped, etc. We get smuggled back into California, carry out the plan, and return to Mexico the same way. It's doubtful that we can be blamed for a robbery if we weren't even in the country at the time it occurred. But even if that does happen, we can't be extradited from here.
It's all well and good, Dayton. We go into the paymaster's office, and of course, conveniently, they will leave the vault door open to us.
Saudi, a bank's vault is open during the workday. A paymaster's vault will be open on payroll day. All right. Tomorrow morning you'll leave by boat. You've dropped off the coast of California near Santa Barbara. Your training begins the following day. I'm going on ahead to complete the final arrangements. Saudi, you come along with me.
Once we're back in the States, what happens if we should be picked up for something or other?
By the time you've all arrived, Saudi will have your new identities for you. Major credit cards, driver's licenses, etc.
Different names, of course.
I have the list right here, Saudi. Here we are.
As of now, you can all consider yourselves drafted in the service in time of war. Which means you're in for the duration. You'll be a regular squadron called Dayton's Devils. And the only way you get out is if you're killed in action.
Cigarette?
Why, thank you.
You won't tell Dayton I gave you one, will you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, that first day at Eckert's Villa, I thought he'd flip when I offered to help you serve the drinks. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen possessive guys in my time, but that was ridiculous.
Don't you think you're exaggerating a little bit?
Oh, no, ma'am. I saw a look in his eyes. You know, it's a funny thing about jealousy.
Men can spot it in other men much easier than women can.
Well, that's your profound observation for the day.
Yeah, it might be.
Well, Mr. Payne...
Now, just a minute. What's with all this Mr. Jazz? Here we are being smuggled back into the United States. We're about to pull off one of the biggest holdups in history. And you talk like it's a Sunday afternoon tea.
You're cocky.
I am indeed. But that's not what we were talking about. We're going to be involved together. I'm not about to call you Miss Martell. It's going to be Lita and Mike.
Charming. Like a vaudeville team. Yada, da, da, da.
Yeah, that's it. I can see it on the marquee now. Lita and Mike, partners in crime.
You're not funny.
Well, I didn't say we were a comedy team. Now, let's get back to Dayton.
Let's not. Number one, it doesn't concern you. And number two, I prefer a man who's slightly jealous to one who doesn't care at all. Anyway, you could never understand how wonderful Frank's been to me.
Well, let me ask you a question. How do you fit into this plan? I mean, why do you have to go along? Why can't you just meet him in South America when it's all over?
Well, I have a specific job like everybody else.
Uh-huh. See? He's using you.
You're crazy. We're in love.
Are you?
Don't, Mike. Don't even think about it. You know, if I told Frank about this, you'd be through.
Yes, but you won't.
Not this time. But don't press your luck.
Okay. Scout's honor. I'll wait for you to make the first move.
Don't hold your breath. You're gonna have a long wait.
Maybe, but then it might be worth it.
I think I'm gonna go in a cabin where it's a little more comfortable.
Give you instructions as to the date and location of the pickup. And you will be there exactly on time. Is that understood?
Cast off. Here we go. Who is it? Who's down there? What are you kids doing here? Don't you know this is a private beach? Who are you people?
Was very stupid.
It was necessary, Max.
I determined...
What the hell is this? Every time some guy comes poking his nose around our business, you're gonna cut him up?
Payne, I shall discuss that with you later. Right now, you bury the boat, you bury that body. And let's get out of here. It was stupid, but I assume necessary because the fishermen surprised us.
No choice. I had to take him the same way.
Any other incidents?
No, except that Lita went to the apartment.
Barry, you did your duty, as any of us should if the situation arises. It's too bad about the fisherman, but we are a military unit. He was a possible source of trouble, the enemy in time of war. You understand my meaning? Now, since you all seem to be so shaken up by this, tomorrow will be considered open post, but that's the last of it, mark my words. After that, Eckhart will periodically give out evening passes to one or two of you. Is that clear?
Passes.
That's right, passes.
It's clear to me, man. The air outside's got to smell better than the garbage that's been floating around in here. You boys make me sick.
Dirty little knife. That's enough, Gibson. Sit down. One moment, Merton. Come here. That's an order.
But you said that we were free.
I said come here.
Would you like me to stand at attention?
We're a military organization. We will conduct ourselves like one.
Yeah, you said it like that.
We'll also look like one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Get your hair cut immediately.
You gotta be kidding me, Dayton.
That is an order.
Well, it's no order to me. It's my hair, and I'm keeping it.
Merton?
You go to hell, Dayton.
Barry Gibson, take him! All right, that's enough. Put him down over here. Cut his hair military stuff. Let's get down to business. I'm your commanding officer. Eckhart is my executive officer. Payne, you'll be in charge of physical training. Barry, military drill and procedure. Gibson, skin diving. All of your other duties, cleaning, cooking, etc., are on the schedule. Everyone will participate equally in the training. You will rise at 0600 hours. And when I say 0600, that is exactly what I mean.
Come on, Morton. Get up. Come on, boy. Get out of there. Let's go. Come on out of there, Gibson. Let's get up. Come on, boy. Barry, get to deck. Come on, get to deck. Get up. Niagara Falls.
Damn, Mike!
Come on now, get out of the sack. We got a lot of work to do today. All you guys, get up. Let's go. 1, 2, come on, spread them out. Let's go.
One, two, three, follow the other. Left, left, high, left, down.
Great job.
Oh.
There you are. This is the Air Police Manual, so please read it very carefully.
Good. Got 2 more miles to go.
I'm tired. I'm going to go back.
You stay here, go back with the rest of us. It's the most important part of your training. Your survival is going to depend on this, Martin.
Right now, my survival depends on going back.
Martin!
Let them go, Frank. I'm tired myself. Why don't we all turn back right now?
I mean, we should forget the whole thing. You told me you're getting top men and stuff. I got nothing with belly aching.
Well, it takes a little time to get in shape, Dayton.
We're doing our best.
I wasn't talking to you, or you, Payne. All right, we'll go back. Maybe I'll set up a PX and sell warm milk. I'll make a fortune.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny. Thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Sunny. Thank you for the love you brought my way. Oh, you gave to me your all and all. And now I feel about 10 feet tall. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny. Thank you for the truth you let me see. You hear me, Sonny? Thank you for the facts from A to Z. You know my life was torn like a wind-blown sand, and a rock was falling when we held hands. Oh, Sonny, thank you for that smile upon your face. Sonny,
much, honey. That was great.
Down. Oh, thank you very much, Mark. Will you be a darling? Will you excuse me for 1 minute?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back. Expecting company?
Oh, no. Sit down.
Well, I can't stay very long. I'm with some friends.
So I noticed. Whose side are you on, anyway?
Ours. Unfortunately, this time, I've got to hook one of those guys over there, and I'm really not too happy about it. He's the type that falls too easily.
Something wrong with that?
There is when the feeling's not mutual. How things going?
Oh, so. The colonel was very kind and gave me a night's leave. I don't know whether to get drunk or pack in the whole scene.
You're kidding. You mean you'd quit? Pull out?
Yeah, split. But Dayton's just crazy enough to stop me, and I mean permanently.
Frank says a lot of things, but he really doesn't mean them.
Frank says a lot of things, and he does mean them. You know, you're a very clever girl.
Think so?
Yeah, here I am doing all the talking. Tell me something about you. Why are you the way you are?
Why am I the way I am?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, why is anybody the way they are? Life, where they live it, the mistakes they make. For me, I was married once. I was very young. It didn't last very long. And how do you forget? I always sang. And so I thought I'd kind of throw myself into a singing career. I had a lot of fun for a while and traveled a lot. After a while, every place looked like every other place. And I guess you wake up one morning and you realize something very important is missing.
So, enter Frank Dayton.
No. There was a long list of others before Frank. But for the most part, I was just something they could kind of hang on their arm, or like a decoration. You know what I mean, Mike? An ego booster.
Yeah.
And, what about you? What makes you the way you are?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I want to experience every emotion that my moral structure will allow.
Now, just what will your moral framework allow?
Well, everything but heroin, heinous crime, and homosexuality.
I see. Well, I mean, somebody has to draw the line someplace. Really, Mike? Is that your only ambition, just the fulfillment of emotions?
Yeah, I used to read quite a bit at one time, and I wanted to be a writer. And then I realized that created emotions in others. And so I passed it. I probably wouldn't have made the grade anyway.
Well, I gotta get back. You know, sometimes creating emotions in others is a lot safer.
Yeah. No risk.
Why don't you put that damn knife away? Is that all you'll ever think of?
I went in the service when I was 17 years old, and I stayed 9 years. They taught me one thing: how to kill.
Yeah. What about marching and policing the parade ground?
You know, in a man's life, he might learn to do one thing and do it right. Well, I did, and I do.
You were a poor young fool. Poor people are always destined for crime in one form or another, but I was forced into it.
No one is forced into anything he does not want to do.
Oh, no? Well, what if you're brought up in the most luxurious surroundings, given too much of everything, and trained for nothing?
And then one day, your father gets involved in a scandal, loses the family fortune, commits suicide, and a lot of pigs sleep with your mother.
Stop it! Stop it!
If I choose to talk about my family, it's one thing, but not even you will talk about my mother that way.
Oh, quite a group. A peasant, an aristocrat, a fanatic soldier, what else?
A daredevil adventurer, a thief, which is me, and a great forger who wanted to be another Picasso. but was shunned by the art world, which is you.
Who told you that?
There are no secrets here.
But it's not true. I only need one coup, and this is it. For the rest of my life, I'll live on the Riviera, painting in comfort and ease. You think I put myself in the same class with mongrels like you? No, I am different.
Ain't nobody different. In one way or the other, we are the same because we come from the same background. That's why we are here. We're a melting pot of failures.
When we succeed, will we still be failures?
Of course. Because we accepted this out of necessity and greed. Not by ambition or choice. One, two, three, four. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, gentlemen, as this chart indicates, the U.S. insignia is worn in such a manner that the separation between the U and the S corresponds exactly with the apex on this lapel. Is that clear?
Hey, the shoulders are great on that.
It's okay?
Yeah, beautiful. Know how to button it up?
No, I don't. I didn't get that far, but
I hope and I pray that you will never leave me again. You hang with me, Gabriella, and you will be a happy, really.
Gabrielle is everybody's girl. And Gabrielle is nobody's girl.
Gibson, tell her. Tell her that I am going to be rich. Very rich, very soon.
Sonny is going to be very rich, very soon.
And famous, maybe.
And famous, maybe.
How?
Aha. Aha. Now we have her trapped. Are you going to come along with me?
Men always talking about what they're going to be and not what they are.
It's true. It's true, I swear it.
Well, then, tell me.
As they say in the Air Force, it is top secret.
And you two have also been told repeatedly not to discuss these plans in public. You idiots! What shall we do with them?
I think they should be shot. You'll consider yourselves under house arrest, you'll go nowhere. You'll be fined $10,000 each of your share of the money.
Don't you think that's being a little harsh?
You know, you have a nasty habit of speaking when you've never been spoken to. You think that's harsh, do you? Well, let me be a little harsher. From now on, everyone is restricted to this house. No more trips into town, no more evening passes.
Excuse me, Dayton, but that is ridiculous.
Oh, you think so, Saudi?
Yes. The rest of us are smart enough to keep our mouths shut.
I agree with Claude.
And I don't. I repeat, no one leaves this house except on training or on a special assignment.
Well, I don't think I can make that, Dayton. I think I would flip if I had to spend 24 hours a day around here with you.
You're fined $2,000 for insubordination.
Drop dead, Dayton.
$5,000, and it's Colonel Dayton.
All right, drop dead Colonel Dayton.
It's $10,000. Just how far are you prepared to go?
150 grand. Now, you may get your kicks giving us orders. You're going to get even bigger kicks out of getting even with the Air Force for giving you the boot.
Shut up.
Not me. Robbery is one thing. But I'm not going to be any part of your personal army, and I'm not going to be any part of your personal vendetta.
Shut up!
Exactly. Well, gentlemen, good luck. Killed I don't want to get.
Well, now we know how far you're prepared not to go, don't we, Payne? I'm going to forget everything that's just occurred, except the fine, of course. I want you to do the same.
I don't have much choice, do I?
Yes, but in order for you to be reinstated in the once high opinion I held of you, there's something you should do, I think, too. Get yourself more personally involved in our work.
All right, I bite. What do you need?
I need a truck. You're going to go to the Wainimi Naval Base and steal one. It'll be converted here into an Air Force vehicle.
Well, after I leave here, what if I keep on going?
You'll be hunted down, Payne. Not just by us. You seem to be forgetting you're an accessory to that murder on the beach, too. But just in case. Barry, from now on, you'll accompany Mr. Payne wherever he goes.
Can you make it out?
I think it's a truck. We'll try it.
Remember, there's more than one guy in that truck. You pass.
Don't forget what you're here for. No bugging out.
What's the trouble?
Nothing serious. My buddy just had too much to drink. How about a lift to the base?
Well, I'm not supposed to, really. Well, he's in bad shape. Okay, I guess one time won't hurt.
Hank.
Where is he?
He's over behind the sign, passed out. Man, what a night we had. The broad...
Yeah, well, sure, just tell me about it later, will you?
Sure, look, how about give me a hand getting him to the truck? I'm not too straight myself.
All right. Let's hurry, though, because I don't want to leave this thing in the middle of the road too long.
I know you.
That cheap booze do it for you every time.
Hey, I think you killed him.
Yeah.
This is getting to be a habit.
It's better than booze. I don't get no hangovers. Come on, partner.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll relieve a little of your tension.
It's too late to make any changes. No matter how much I want to, and I got 2 men out of 5 I can count on, Max and Barry. Gibson, maybe. But Merton and Payne.
Oh, Frank, they're nervous. We're all nervous.
Oh, what the hell is there to be nervous about? A sweater over this plan, every detail.
life I've been trained to make decisions, trained to lead. Push this plan through, I need obedience. All I get is this stupid, petty, gutless question.
Well, maybe you ought to just forget the whole thing, Frank. Give it up.
Are you out of your mind? Max and I spent a fortune on this. It's all molded and set. All I've got to do is force the pieces into place.
But you're having so much trouble, Frank. You admit that yourself.
Well, I don't have any trouble when we get to Palomar. You believe you me.
Well, maybe we won't get to Palomar.
Well, who's going to stop us?
Me. I can't go through with my part, Frank.
You're not falling for that airman.
No. But he is for me. Hard.
So?
So I'm not going to Palomar with him, Frank. He's expecting too much from me. Now, do I have to make it any plainer?
No. You just have to make it.
You want me to?
I want you to obey me. You understand? You hear me? I want obedience. I want you to obey everything I tell you to do. Every damn word.
Gosh, it certainly is a spread-out looking place. I've never been on an Air Force base before.
Would you like a tour?
I was just going to ask you for one.
Good.
Oh, Mark, why don't we walk? I just feel like some exercise, and I think I could see so much more that way.
Well, it's a big base, but it's your feet. I'm used to it.
Okay. I want to get my camera. I want to take some photos of you.
Sorry, no photos.
Why?
I'm not wearing any makeup.
Oh. Oh, no. That was terrible. What's that over there?
That's the main field area. It's full of stack bombers and munitions. And restricted, by the way. It's the only place I can't take you into.
How far are we from the main gate?
About a mile. See, this base has no walls or fences, but the boundaries, north and south, are the gate entrance and another mile up, part of the airstrip.
What's that over there?
Various buildings where the men eat, study, make parachutes, get paid, work, so on.
Can we look?
It's really pretty dull, but if you want to.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Done, right? Let's see, right here. Okay?
All right.
Just, no, a little further forward. Come on. Come on. Now just smile pretty. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Got it.
I want to start charging for these things. Don't you have enough yet?
Just one more. You're going to be so beautiful in my scrapbook. Okay?
Sergeant? Yes, sir. Can I impose on you to take a shot of this young lady and myself?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I got a scrapbook too, you know.
Do you?
Could you take one from back over there now?
Yes, sir.
This is the paymaster's office. Now, you'll shortly see it from various angles. There's 6 people at work inside, including the cashier. It can be dealt with easily. That is the sole entrance to the office. Gibson, you and Burton take up your position at that door as air police. Payne, that's your telephone pole. The sole source of communication to that bungalow. We'll drop you off shortly before we reach the entrance. You'll cut diagonally across the base field and should be in position by the time we arrive. You must be on that pole by the time we arrive. That's imperative. Thanks. This is our entrance and exit from the base. From this point, it's 2 miles to the paymaster's office. The speed limit on the base is 25 miles per hour. It'll take us not more than 5 minutes to get to our destination, and not more than 5 minutes to return. At no time will we exceed the speed limit. Thanks. This is the barracks. Lights, Max. Well, questions?
Yeah. What if some of the men should decide not to eat and come to collect their pay?
Individual airmen are not permitted to go to the paymaster's office. On paydays, squadron commanders arrive with escorts to pick up the money for their squadrons. Now, if one should arrive while we're there and cannot be turned away by you and Merton, they will be permitted to enter, along with their escorts, and dealt with inside.
Is there any alarm system in the office?
Oh, yes. One of the best, ADT. But on working days, it's operated by a buzzer inside the cashier's cage. We shall see to it that that doesn't happen.
I asked you once about our accent. I'm still worried about it.
Sorry. Max will be with me. Once he's inside, I don't give a damn if he speaks Chinese. You will be outside with Merton and Gibson. If somebody asks you a question, you let them answer. All right. We'll go over the approach and the escape once again. We will take a direct route to Palomar. We'll leave headquarters, intersect the Fraser Pass Highway here. Continue on up to the Palomar intersection. From this point to the base, it's 18 miles. We'll come back the same way, but take the Susanna Mountain Road cut off to this crest, where we'll switch cars. Continue on down to the main highway. From here, it is 23 miles to Point Aguelo and embarkation. Straight all the way.
My best work. And for a change, the ink is dry. Colonel, your orders. Max. Barry? Gibson?
Staff Sergeant Michael Thomas Martin. Not bad. I thought it'd be Smith.
Don't laugh. That's who I am.
Mike?
Thanks.
Melton?
Excellent, Claude. Any personal belongings left in the house?
We destroyed everything except what we're taking with us.
Are you sure? No razor blades, socks, things like that.
Positive. Went over the whole place. There isn't even a fingerprint.
File boxes in the truck?
All 4 of them. Now, gentlemen, we've got exactly 1 minute until leaving time.
Any final questions? Take up your positions. We're off.
Matthew Clark, Air Inspector's Office. Special Investigation, Division Headquarters. This is Major Riker. The other men in the car and the truck in the back are members of my staff.
Yes, sir. Is the General expecting you, sir?
No, no one's expecting us. If headquarters wished them to, they would have notified the General. The top security matter dealing with the financial department here. No one's to know we're here.
Yes, sir. Still, it is a bit irregular, sir. The General has instructed us specifically to notify him whenever any officers from nearby bases pay us a visit. With all due respect, sir, I think I should call this to his attention.
You'll bring this to the attention of no one. That's an order.
But, sir...
I can see you perform your duties well, Airman. Do not overperform them to the point of being insubordinate.
Sir?
I will repeat. No one is to be informed of our presence on this base, particularly the General.
You mean he's...
Have I said something to lead you to jump to a conclusion, Airman?
No, sir.
Excuse me, sir. You may as well let him go on through, Parker. The General's not on the base anyway. Went to Santa Barbara early this morning.
Very well, sir. Go right ahead.
What are your names?
Hill and Parker, sir.
Take those down there, Major.
Right.
Remember my instructions. Carry on. Proceed, driver.
Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
What squadron are you with, Sergeant?
830th, sir.
Don't they teach you fellas to salute when passing an officer?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but I've been ordered to finance. Communications went out over there, and we're having a little problem trying to find out what happened.
All right, proceed then. But see this doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir.
Air Inspector's Office, Division Headquarters. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I'd like to speak with you privately.
Oh, well, certainly, Frank.
Well, that won't be necessary.
Colonel, as an inspector, you know we're ordered to lock the vault whenever we leave the cage. No matter how...
He said that won't be necessary.
What is this?
All right, give me your attention. There will be no more remarks. Anyone opens his mouth, he'll get killed.
Everybody, move into the center. Move on the floor. On the floor.
This is insane. You...
Oh! 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 Oh!
All right, prepare the boxes, then secure them.
I found it.
Good. No chance of accidents now. Give me the first box.
Answer it. Damn you, Payne.
Hello? This is the telephone lineman, sir. You trying to reach the paymaster's office? Well, if it's anything important, I can go down and give him a message. No, sir. I'm up a telephone pole, sir. We had some trouble with the lead-in wires and it's following up the whole circuit. Beg your pardon? In about an hour or two, sir. Yes, sir. I'll tell him you'll call back later. Thank you, sir.
What's going on?
Orders from the CEO and air security forbid us to allow anyone to enter the paymaster's office at this time, sir.
Strange. I phoned here an hour ago and wasn't notified.
We've only been here 10 minutes, sir. The order just went into effect.
Well, I'm sure you can make one exception, Airman. I just have to pick up some blank vouchers. They know all about it.
That may be, sir. But I've been ordered to let no one in. Some brats from division headquarters are inside investigating a top security matter.
I see.
I'm not even supposed to tell you that much, sir. But I wanted you to understand.
Yes, thank you. Do you think they'll be long?
Couldn't say for sure, sir. Possibly 1 or 2 hours.
Okay. Thanks again.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
All right, take this one. Put it out by the door. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Idiot! Hey, shut up! You think it went off?
There's no noise.
You fool, there doesn't have to be any noise in here. Right now, it may be screaming and set up in the air police office!
Put that over there and stay out of the cage.
I don't think it has been triggered. Once pushed, the buzzer usually stays down and intact.
Maybe it's something new.
What do you mean?
Once it's been set off, it returns to its non-functioning position. Perhaps a signal's been sent already in a secondary circuit.
Damn it. You may be right.
If that was the case, we couldn't get out of here if we let this moment. The gamble. It didn't happen.
Okay.
Payroll guards reporting as ordered, sir. You're going.
That's it. We leave the coins, but don't need to fool around with those.
That's only fair, Frank. I need some cigarette money. How much do you think it is? How much do you think we want?
I say $1.5 million.
After all the working and the planning and the heartache, Frank, we have finally done it. We have done it!
All right, Max. We got in. Now we gotta get out.
All right, let's go.
See no one touches that buzzer.
Come on, hold your feet. Hold your feet, get it. Visitors are coming. They were just spotted. They're still some distance away.
Tell Payne to come down. We'll be out in a minute.
You have enough air for 5 hours. By that time, someone should have come to your aid. However, if you panic, you won't have that much time. Nervous energy burns up oxygen at almost twice the rate. And if that happens, ladies and gentlemen, I can't promise you anything. That's it. All right.
Let's move. Keep your position. Get in the front and cover us. Company's coming. Get the last one quickly.
Captain McKesson, sir. You having a little trouble here, Colonel?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details, Captain. I'm Colonel Matthew Clark, Air Inspector's Office Division Headquarters. I assume that you're here for your squadron's payroll.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to wait a while for the money. Major Riker and I are conducting an investigation of the finance department here. The office will be closed today.
I see. Can I be of any help, sir?
No. No. I suggest that you return to your squadron headquarters and wait. The payroll will be dispensed directly from headquarters today.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Captain, the less said about this, the better.
I understand, sir. I guess you men can return to your office as well.
Just a minute. I'll commandeer those two men. I have Captain Scott's authorization. You two, into the vehicles. Quickly. I'll feel much better having a guard in these records on the trip back to headquarters. You two take up your positions at that door. Now, my personnel... That will be all, Captain?
Yes, sir.
My personnel are still working inside. They are not to be disturbed. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
No one is to enter. That includes the two of you. You'll be relieved when I return from headquarters.
One moment, sir. You forgot something.
Sergeant! You think that's a case of counting books? Thank you. Bit over the speed limit.
Don't worry. Legs are so nervous now I can hardly push the accelerator down this far. That waiting was hell.
Wasn't exactly a picnic inside either, Clark.
When'd you get back?
Yesterday. Just thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Great. Sit down.
Oh, thanks. I haven't got time. Got to get over to the sack hangar. Hey, what's all this air inspector business over at finance?
Air inspector business.
Don't try to keep it a secret, chum. I know all about it.
That's interesting because I don't.
Are you kidding? Your boys stationed in front of the pay office told me there was a big investigation going on. I just wanted to pick up a couple of vouchers, and they wouldn't let me in.
Sergeant, step in here a minute. Hank, do you know anything about an investigation going on over at the paymaster's office?
No, sir. Not to my knowledge.
Well, do we have any men assigned to that area?
Just the men on protective duty. As you know, they come to pick up the money and then leave right away.
Yeah. What's the number at payroll?
1106.
Busy signal. I better get over there and check this out.
You need me?
No, but thanks for the info, Larry. Come on, Hank. We'll pick up Jackson and Rapp on the way.
Right.
What's going on here, Joe? Sir? What's going on?
Colonel Clark said you authorized us to stand guard duty here. We're not to let anyone enter until he returns or his men come out.
What men? And who's this Colonel Clark?
From division headquarters, sir. Says he's investigating a top security matter. Took some records with him and left 2 men. Well, he said he left 2 men in here, and he
Hank,
said...
on the phone. Call the gate. No one leaves this base. Jacobson, get on the other phone, call the highway patrol, have them stand by.
It's no use, the line is dead.
That figures. Okay, Rapp, go over to finance on the double, call the gate.
Right.
And send back somebody who can open this vault. Probably find 5 people in there. All right. Tell me about this colonel from headquarters.
Well, he said he was from division headquarters, and he said to stand there until he...
Leaving it, sir?
Yes, thank you for your cooperation.
Did you get what you wanted, Colonel?
Yes, I think so, Parker. I think we got exactly what we wanted. Proceed, driver.
Main Gate Hill speaking.
That's it, hit it.
Colonel Clark and his men left the base in a staff car and truck just before I phoned. That's what I call bad timing.
What about the vault?
Someone's coming right over, sir.
Okay. Hank, go get a truck and some men and meet me at the gate as soon as possible.
About 5 minutes.
Good. Tell Dexter to get 2 more troop carriers and 4 helicopters on standby immediately. When he gets a full word from those people in the vault, then he can order an all-out air and road search. Civil police will take part with their own equipment.
Right.
We're a half a mile from the Susanna Road turnout. Keep your eye open.
Frank, do you think they're on to us yet?
It's possible, but I doubt it.
God knows which road they took.
It doesn't help us, though, does it?
You got two choices. Take your pick.
Well, I know this one turns into a dirt road up ahead. But I'll play a hunch. Let's take it.
What do you think, Frank? I can't see into the future, Max. Stop asking stupid questions. Hey, quite a drop, huh? We got company. Any trouble? Nothing, coming up pretty fast. How far to the top? How far to the top? Another 2 miles. No sweat. We make our switch just over the crest.
There they are. Unit 12 to Palomar. Unit 12 to Palomar, over.
Palomar Air, police to Unit 12. Receiving and awaiting your instructions, over.
Unit 12 to Palomar. We spotted suspects on Susanna Mountain Road, heading for the summit. Dispatch immediately. Repeat, dispatch immediately. All helicopters on standby from 96 Quadrant, over.
Roger, Unit 12. We read you and will comply. Out.
The next tour bus leaves in 3 minutes. Will you join us for the tour of your life?
Bert, get in the back of the truck. Get him. Up there, up there.
Come on, let's go. They're coming.
Quick, all right, move it. Quick, quick, quick. Come on. Get in there. Get down from there now.
Hey, I'm stuck. Bert, try to take. I can't hold it. Here.
Well, that worked out better than I thought it would.
You're rotten, Dayton.
Go help Kane with the money.
your gear together, Ellie. Attention. We've got 4 hours air in these tanks. That should be more than enough. Just sit still and relax. Give you a chance to get a good rest. You'll need it later. We're right on schedule. Let's move out.
Follow, Portugués.
On the Kingfisher. Team 2. We want to board you.
Wonderful air.
We fooled them! We
of them all! Oh, the world is a wonderful place tonight.
It'll be even more wonderful when we get out of here. All the bags accounted for? Good. All right, dump your tanks. Our heading is due south. 4¼ miles open sea. A little rough and choppy. There's no sweat. Just stick together. Swim slow and even. All right. Let's go. That should be it. What if it isn't? Getting sick and tired of your belly aching pain.
Only two. It has got to be if it has to be.
There they are.
That's it.
Get ready. Cut the engines.
What is it? What the hell is this?
I think that should prove to you without a doubt that we mean business. You will avoid further killing by handing over all the money.
You dirty Portuguese swine, you filthy bastard!
Please stop shooting. Give him the money.
No! We made a deal! You're getting paid plenty for this wine!
They are all hunting for you. The sea is crawling with patrol boats. And the radio says that you got away with over $1.5 million. A lot of money. A great temptation. Too great to pass by.
Well, Dayton, your flawless plan seems to have backfired a little.
You come aboard quietly and cooperate. We will take you to the Mexican coast and give you enough money so that you will secure passage on a ship.
Now, why should I trust you? You already crossed us once.
Dayton, enough's enough. What choice have we got?
He is right. If you come aboard, I give you my word as a gentleman. I will take you safely to the coast. For $1.5 million, I will take a chance with the patrol boats. You should be fairly safe as long as I don't put on any lights.
of course. It is finished. The perfect crime. It is finished.
Anybody got a match?
Ha ha ha!